All right, so we're getting this building put up. It's going to be extra storage and also for my trapping equipment and all my fur. So I'm going to have a like a breezeway that's going to connect these two eventually. But back there I'm going to store my wood that I've been cutting for my wood stove. And so right here it's 20 by 24. It's going to have a garage door on it and an access door, and then I'm going to run electric out to it, and hopefully be ready by the fall, all set up, and it's going to be insulated. So pretty excited. I'm looking forward to it, and actually getting all this junk cleaned up, and then transferring and putting the foiler and mower over here for the time being. So it'll be pretty nice. All right, guys, day 2. It's coming along. Looks like they got one more post to set, so should be up and in there in no time. Coming along nicely. Hopefully by next week we'll be walking on some concrete. Stay tuned, I'll show you what we got going on. Day 3. Got a roof. Coming along. What's up? Another day closer to finishing the old trapping shack. I'll keep you posted. All right, so the first shed is on its way to being done. Just a little update of kind of how my summer's going, getting ready for the trapping season. You know, I target mainly canines, so just had my axle replaced on my trailer. It wasn't no big deal. I just bought a new axle from TSC and replaced it myself with help from a buddy. So I've got the first shed in progress. Probably going to have a freezer, maybe a couple freezers over on this side. Might start with just one eventually, and then still trying to figure out what I'm going to do all on this wall. But in the corner back here, I'm going to put my power puller with a floor mount skinning machine from A&J Skinning. They're supposed to hopefully ship me one soon, so it's going to be one of the roll-up furs where you stick the fur through it, you roll it up, lock it, then you use your winch to pull. Probably right beside that, I'm going to put just a table, a little workstation that I can just throw the fur up on, get it opened up, and then run it right to the winch. And then along this wall, I'll probably do a 45 in this corner, and just like a workstation if I need to tinker with traps or put something together. But along here, I'll probably have like a 3-tier, just a 3-tier storage shelves made out of like 2x4s and some sheeting. But I'll end up putting the foiler right here during season. It'll be right in front of the door. And then I'll probably store the mower over here and then have that freezer. And then maybe put my flushing beam mounted on the wall or something. But I've been getting some of these made up. So I got a buddy of mine has a wood shop, and he's runs it on like a CNC machine is what he calls it, and he'll just have the template. So I'll just be able to pop them out. Just got to buy the materials and the wing nuts and everything, and it'll be easy peasy. Probably going to have another 12 made up, but I've got all my traps stored over there, and I've got my baits stored in here. Some of my old lures that I used last season. Bought some lures that haven't even touched yet, so I want to use them this season. The ones I had some success with, but yeah, I mean, that's it. Need to get the oil changed on the four-wheeler, check the tires, put some coolant in. As of right now, I've just been working on some cable stakes. I think there's 200 cable stakes right there made up. Just been kind of plunking away at it, but I bought like 45 pounds of that flake wax dirt, little chips that you can get from any trap supply dealer. I usually go through Minnesota brand. I don't really have a preference. I think it's always the one pulled up in my browser. So I have some fur that's just laying around that I was wanting to send off to the tannery. But yeah, if you guys need some pavers, let me know. So yeah, in here, I'm gonna finish this garage out as well, but as of right now, I just kind of moved this all over. I've been making some of these cable stakes. So I just take some 3/32 cable. I thought about making them out of 1/8, but I've never had an issue with 3/32. So cut it at 21 inches, and then after you put your disposable on and make your loops, you know, you're looking at 15-inch. So 15-inch stake, which I think is pretty good. Usually whenever I would make the 18-inch stakes, and my driver's I think 21 inches, but I would always have so much excess hanging out. So I was just like, well, I'll just hammer it down farther, and then I won't have so much excess hanging out, and you know, I can use less cable. So that's kind of what's going on right now. I'll keep you updated. I should probably do another update maybe around July, but I've been picking up some more properties. I've picked up these barrels. They were free. They were just at my grandparents' house. So, and then my parents gave me 4 sheets of this, so I'm gonna use it for my tabletop and you know, some other stuff in my first shed for my workbench. But I think that's really it so far. I'm gonna get these, you know, hammered out, and then probably start working on making those snares. So I don't really snare much, but I think I'm gonna try and do a little bit of snaring this year and say screw it and, you know, pull the trigger. Why not? Everyone else snares in Ohio, so why should I just, you know, sit back and foothold everything when, you know, any Joe Schmo can go out there and set a snare. It doesn't take any skill, so it's kind of like I have a, you know, a deficit already. But yep, so that's what we got going on. And like I said, I'll try and keep you updated. Got my 2 buddies, Chuck Morris and Miley. So, ain't that right, buddy? You guys enjoy your weekend. It's been about 2 years since he's been caught in a trap. So I just made a kind of a makeshift dirt hole. There's no trap, but there was like a trap pattern. So he's going to town trying to get that new bait I got out. So looking forward to trying it out this year. Maybe later on down the road I'll kind of hint at what it is or where I got it from. What do you think, guys? Yeah. So. It was literally just a hole dug. So they've pawed and scratched pretty hard trying to get to the bottom of it. Come on, let's go. I've been working on some grass. Just trying to get it out in the sun, kind of get it bleached out a little bit. Make sure it's dry. But yeah, just working a little bit of grass and you know, getting it ready. I have like 3 or 4 bags full already, but this should make a couple, maybe two more bags. So getting ready for the season. Attaboy.